Okay, so basically this is multiplayer towing, and we was just hauling multiplayer to see actually how it worked. Because the last time we tried to do some stuff with the skidders and anything, the other computer's game crashed. So I had to move my skidder back because I had no weight on the front axle of my truck, and I kept riding wheelies. And when I lock it in, posi track and all that stuff, differential lock, all-wheel drive, and it just shoved me and just pushed me straight, and therefore I couldn't move. This trailer ain't the lowest thing in the world, or ain't the highest thing in the world. It's pretty low, but it works good. And you can't see the skidder on the other person's computer or other screen, but it's there. And I had some problems getting through this trail. First time I actually took it in the live game and tried it. This truck has been updated since then, and a few things has been updated too. So might be outdated by the time you see it, but I'm planning on doing a lot of this. I like this. It's fun. I have some other trucks I've been working with, and I'll eventually get a few trucks. I've been saving them off file, or saving each one, and then I'll put them all together and I'll make them work with each other. That's pretty good. This truck here, for some reason I worked with it, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Might be a center of mass thing. Ran into one of those, a problem with that where it couldn't hook up the trailers and kept kicking it off. That was a center of mass problem in the XML. But the crane on this one, when you first spawn it or put it on there from the garage, it will make your truck dip in the front like it's got massive tons of weight, like it's pulling it down. So you either have to update your file, update it over here on the dev tools with the Spintires Plus, or take and basically just let it work itself out. I don't know. I couldn't tell you how else to do it. But anyway, we go so far, and then we decide to run skidders through the swamp, and that will be up here shortly. I think I'm just gonna let it play whatever I recorded. I can't remember what I recorded, but hope you guys enjoy. I'll talk in the next part of this where we get to the skidders. Okay, so this was a skidders through the swamp. We was having some problems getting through the swamp. As you guys know, kind of like in real life, you barely give it any fuel. You don't spin tires as much. You can go through the mud. That's basically how it is on this game. We was having problems with that, and I just want to test these through this swamp. The sounds are different now. At the very end, you'll see the sound of the updated skidder, the newest update. That's probably where I'll leave it at. Works pretty good, unless I get smart and learn to work 3ds Max and get the exporter to work right. Then I'll be able to fix cylinders. Hopefully, there should be no reason. Should be able to fix the cylinders. They have them in the game working, so there should be on this mod should get them to work too. I did have them working to move the silver chrome piston part, but it wouldn't wasn't parented with the something wasn't working right. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't know much about that on this game. So I will talk in the next part. Enjoy. Now I was skidding up the tree, up the hill here. Inside, I figured I showed one without it, the third person. Now I'll be inside. It's pretty fun skidding trees inside this thing. I don't know. It's a realistic feeling. You can hear the trees crunching, squeaking, popping, you know, everything, and just running stuff over. Hit them trees with the duals. It's fun. Just wipe them down. Now I did have some problems with the steering a little bit, but I did fix it, but then I didn't like the way it felt. And yeah, it's only a 2-speed, 2 gears, and I don't know how to fix the cameras on here either, so that's why I didn't mess with that. Alright, so this is the newest sounds, and this is probably what it's going to be like from now on. So everything you hear from here on out will be this sound. I didn't have internet at the moment, so I had to just try to remember what one sounded like, and I had some sounds that I messed around with, and got it to work, and that's pretty much what I have now. So we're basically unlocking the map now. I shouldn't even really done this, because I was more or less testing this, because the truck I want to use is pretty nifty, and it'll work in here. At the beginning you've seen it. I did update that a little bit too, cleaned it up a little bit, added some other things, and like I said, I'm working on some more semis, some more trucks, and other things if I can talk. So I'm gonna let you guys watch this, and I'm see what happens. Maybe I'll get some more video. Let's see with that. I think that'd be fun. Might be do some skidding.